Hello, my loves. It's Galactic Roll Call. I hope everyone's doing well. I miss you all. I hope everybody is front and center and present for Galactic Roll Call. Okay, I'm accounting for each and every one of you to be here. Okay, in your power, holding a space for you, embodying love. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's story time. It's story time. And it's one of those messages where we're just gonna get into it. I have a whole a whole table of cards out here that have been pulled out, and they tell a bit of a story. So we're gonna go into story time. And I'm gonna relay the message back to you, through you. Again, thank you for tuning into you. I'm going to relay this message in the best possible way through my perspective, intuitively, and also through the message that I received through these cards. Wow. Sagittarius placements. This is a reading for you. This could be your energy. This could be the energy of someone you're connected to, or the circumstance this reading may play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. This is a timeless reading. It's also very general, so take what resonates only and let the rest go. Understand that this is not a gender-specific reading, and time and energy are fluid. Okay, all-knowing source, divine spirit, archangels, guides, ancestors, ascended masters, 5D, and above, my higher self, and my galactic team of the highest light and resonance, star races, star family. Allow me to be the clear channel and bring forth truthful, clear, precise messages for Sagittarius placements, or for anyone drawn to this message, and bring forth the most healing and the most important messages for those who need them the most. As a reminder, I do read for beings that are on the journey to self-enlightenment, to knowing thyself, chosen ones, starseed, light workers, earth angels, cosmic prophets, seers, mediums, whatever. Those who are on that path, okay? But it's all love, okay? It's all love. And hopefully, if there are any others watching that they choose service of others over service of self, and that they begin to go within to knowing themselves as well. And if not, that is all perfect as well. Okay. To all my December warriors, welcome back. To any new viewers, welcome to my channel, to the space. You're also welcome here. Okay. Again, the sun is in Pisces. Okay. A beautiful solar return to all of my Pisces suns out there, and the same wish goes to all of us and our Pisces placements. Embody that, those higher aspects of a Pisces, joy and intuition, psychic abilities, health, peace, family, wholeness. Yes, the sun is in Pisces, 6 degrees or so, early stages. We're coming up on a new moon in Pisces, so that's going to be very sparkly and rapturous. The energy will be rapturous and deep. the energy of surrendering, okay? But get all of that out, because once the full moon in Virgo comes, it's bringing in all of the receipts, it's bringing in all the details to what is actually on its way out, okay? The air is deep. And the halls and the lines in the hall at the doorway of judgment are extensive. A lot is on its way out. And so we'll leave it at that. I will say that before we get into story time, that there's a big energy for you guys surrounding legacy. It's the 3 L's: the legacies, letters, and legal documents. Okay. Within a week, and again, a reminder that time and energy are fluid, okay? But within a week, I just got confirmation with my notification on my phone. There's going to be some sort of documentation or papers that are going to be discussed, okay, within a group. This could be attorneys, lawyers, this could be family, this could be something that's found within a family, a legacy, a treasure, a chest, a safe. There's going to be communication about money matters, okay? Something that could be legal, a legal bind could be untangled. That's within a week. Within 12 weeks, okay, there's going to be important news coming your way. There's going to be in the form of a letter, or someone could be anxiously awaiting some type of letter or communication from you, okay? You are to answer any sort of letters, or again, if it's not in a mail, it could be in the form of an email or some sort of communication, but you are being encouraged to answer certain emails, letters, retrieve them without delay, okay? And something about legal documents, 4 months, okay? There's going to be some type of litigation, conversation, or situation that will benefit you. There will be some sort of discussion or conference or something that's benefiting you, okay? And there's something also about the number 4 and property being acquired through inheritance, okay? Some type of property. It could be a home, it could be a car, it could be, you know, some type of heirloom, painting. There's something that you're going to acquire other than the next 4 months, okay? And many of you are going to be getting some sort of Florida's coming through. So many of you are going to be getting some type of reward, or you're going to be realizing some type of high ambition, and you're going to be going after it, or someone's going to be seeing something in you and taking something to a higher level, putting something on a public stage. And you're going to be meeting many, many new people, okay? However that resonates for you. So, we're gonna start story time, and we're gonna see what these energies are, okay? I will try to keep things in between, I tend to go real high, and I want to bring things down also. So I'm going to give you a lot of different perspectives, and ultimately come back to the essence of the story, which I feel for many of you, this stems around something that's hidden. And this stems around royalty, okay? Pretty much. This stems around royalty. Your lineage. It all begins in a dream. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper, heavy D up in the limousine. I don't know why that came through. It wasn't supposed to come through. But I don't know. There's a shift in an elevation in your status, or that energy that just came through. Obviously, Biggie was a Gemini, but it was all a dream. There's something about the past and foreseeing yourself, or foreseeing some aspect of you in a future timeline, and then making it to that timeline and realizing that what you saw up ahead was you, or whatever you perceived as something else, something that was unattainable. It was really you. It's bringing through is it the angel Ezekiel? The angel of visions. I may be off on that one, but in the Angelarium, there is an oracle that speaks about, and it's one of my favorite oracles. It speaks about someone being on a path, and far up in the distance, they can see a shadowy figure moving. And a raven flying above them, or maybe hovering above their shoulder, to see this image, shadowy image, far in the distance. And this energy just continues on their path, continues to move forward. Whatever the challenges are, you know how journeys are, ups and downs, valleys and lows. mountains. And as the sun is setting on this particular space and time on the timeline, this being looks up, sees a star somewhere in the north, and at that same moment, a raven lands on their shoulder. And in that very moment, they understood that the vision of the shadowy figure that they saw up above, it was them. This is all about remembering. Where does the beginning start and the end ends? Where does the start end and the beginning start? Getting in a hot air balloon and rising, rising, rising. So, something is on its way. Something is on its way. Maybe soon, maybe later, maybe when night becomes day. But either way, by sea, by air, by travel, on foot or bus fare, something is on its way, okay? I feel like something was captured, maybe left where it was while thieves were surrounded. I don't know. And they scattered. But they couldn't get very far. They were surrounded. They left the treasure, the captive, right where it lays. This was the final attempt. Whatever that means for you, something's on its way, something found its way out of the binds. Through the treachery, through the difficulty, through a state of mind or belief system, maybe it was gold thrown overboard. Either way, something had great strength, fortitude, courage, bravery, a very divine sense of control. A feverish passion. To connect, to remember, to reunite. And it's on its way. It's definitely on its way. Now, it doesn't matter how long it takes, it's on its way. What is time? So, like I told you guys, the central theme around this short story is royalty, okay? When I pulled these cards, there was a 4-card spread. And the 4 cards that came out from left to right were the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the 7 of Pentacles. Now, for me, I just got royalty. Royal lineage, royal bloodline. Protection. I'm getting high esteem, high spiritual ranking. So what I see is abundance, stability, protection, and a lot of hard work, a lot of diligence at what you're creating, what you're building. And for some of you, this may feel like 7 of Pentacles energy, you know, a lot of tedious effort being put in and not sure about the return on something. But they want me to assure you, like we've already talked about, whether it's through a hot air balloon, water, air, foot, whatever, spaceship, it's coming. something is free. Now, whatever this thing that has freed itself, whether it's some sort of controlled belief system, whether it's energetic, whether it's someone that is making their way to you, whether it's a part of yourself, it is coming. A divine gift, a divine blessing. It is coming. Because remember, it was all a dream. Reality is wrong. Dreams are for real. You already saw it. You already know. Right now, what you are, what it is. So with the Empress, the Emperor, the High Priest, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Pentacles, this is an energy, again, at the highest. It's the Council of Five. It's some type of galactic council. It is high-ranking, higher consciousness beings, royalty. Watching you work and put a lot of effort into the earth, into your craft, into your business, into your family. Seven Pentacles. It's a lot of work. Pentacles are anything that you can taste, touch, feel. It could be other humans. It could be, relationships, money, material things. I feel like there are beings, okay, higher consciousness beings, higher realm beings that are connected to you that absolutely want to intervene. They have intervened in some ways. These beings have, and of course some of our higher consciousness beings, 6th through the 12th dimension, and then some are just ancestors on the other side. Higher 4th dimension, 5th dimensional. But when it comes to these higher consciousness beings and angels and your soul group, okay, they have and are able to intercede to a certain level of degree. It's part of balance, okay? But in many instances, things have to play out, okay? But I see you could have a father, a spiritual father, of royal lineage. Some of you are connected to beings of light, you are an angel. So there are angelic beings that are connected to your soul group. And I see the council, where I see this discussion surrounding what you have accomplished or how your contract has played out. And for many of you, you have fulfilled your earthly contracts and then some. And there are certain interferences that these beings, okay, at the center of this reading, it's like, oh, the energy is like, poof, it's like, a spiritual father energy just sitting there, like, protect. Yeah, project came out. Like, something about projections and interference and opposition, but they're like, protect my daughter, protect my son, protect my royal heir, my lineage, something of this nature. So there's this discussion, okay, from your spiritual soul group wanting to intervene on your behalf because something is done, okay, something has been complete, and it's time for a higher level of ascension, a higher level of your earthly experience. It's coming irregardless, but I feel like something is being expedited on your behalf, okay? Now let's bring it down a little, okay? Let's bring it down a little. This Empress, this Emperor, okay, with the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles, this could also represent the very beginning here. Of course, a divine connection, okay? The Emperor and Empress sitting right next to each other. And then the Hierophant, okay? And the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like there is some higher interest in two becoming one. With the Empress, the Emperor, and the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like there could be some type of higher level of commitment that is happening for two individuals. And with that Seven of Pentacles, it's like the earthly work begins. Or I think there was a period of time in American history, maybe it was, you know, after the quote-unquote Civil War or something like that, where certain groups or races were able to get land or to have access to certain amounts of land after the Civil War. And but at the time, there was a lot of racism obviously going on, but for a period of time, it didn't matter like your race, anyone could get good amounts of acreage of land, but the land was no good, okay? According to whoever, the land was not producing fruits or something. It was like land that just didn't produce crops or something like that. But there was some random older movie that I happened to be engaging in, and this family, you know, there was a lot going on in the movie, but what I'm getting from this is that with the right amount of care and the right amount of there's also in this movie, there was something about a curse over the land, and somehow this couple was able to break the curse because of something that happened on the land, and therefore they were able to return life into the soil, something like that. But as I bring it down, with the Empress and Emperor, there's definitely this energy of a divine connection, or two becoming one, an empire being built, the land being fertile. Okay? There is a whole new paradigm that this Emperor and Empress are entering into, and there will be a return on some type of investment. This divine masculine and divine feminine are being guided to a particular spot or space or whatever, to just their energy becoming one on this land is going to create fertility for many, is what they're saying, okay? And again, this Empress And this Emperor energy, it is Earth Angel energy. It is creative energy. So this doesn't have to represent a divine connection or a twin flame union, although this reading is centered around royalty. Okay, there's something about remembering. There's something about some sort of reuniting. Okay. But before we get into that deeper, let's bring it down. Yes, the Empress is here. The Emperor is here. This could also represent someone becoming whole within themselves. Okay. Their masculine and feminine energies are both healed. Meaning your ability to execute, to lead, to take action, your will, your confidence, and your feminine energy to receive, to be receptive, to have open heart, space. When a true twin flame union comes together, both the divine masculine and the divine feminine both have to be healed in both aspects of their masculine and feminine energy so that both are completely whole. That's why when they come together, it's gold. That's when they come together, it's abundance. 1,000,000-fold. So, again, it may not have anything to do with a connection. It could just be you being whole, being in your purpose. Okay, overflowing with creative energy, creator energy, and rising to a higher level of ascension. Stepping out on your own to be a leader or to be a creator of some sort. Maybe walking away from some tradition, okay, where you felt as if you are grinding away with a lot of weight on you, okay? But again, I can't help but shake in this story that there is royalty here, okay? A spiritual mother, a spiritual father, interceding on your behalf, speaking with groups in order to expedite something. Either way, something is coming, okay? Something is free. Something is freed. It's freed in order to come. This freedom could be within you. The freedom to let go of a certain belief system or something that has not allowed your hot air balloon to rise, so that you can catch up to what you saw in the future, what you saw up ahead. Within the dream. So, to go further into the message, I wanted to know more about the Empress. So we pulled some clarifiers, and with this beautiful spread of the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Pentacles, of course, Taurus, Venus, maybe even Libra, Aries energy, okay? A lot of abundance, creativity in that spread. Clarifying the Empress, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse under the Empress in the upright, sitting on her throne, surrounded by protection and confidence? Why is the Pentacle in the reverse? I clarified the Ace of Pentacles in the Empress, and we have the Five of Wands, okay? So interesting energy. Why? Okay, it's so interesting for me in this particular deck. This Five of Wands is called the Mountain Scene Tarot. One of my favorite decks of all time. Mountain Dream Tarot. In this Five of Pentacles, it, you know, the typical Five of Wands, the typical Five of Wands, you know, interference and unwanted opinions. But this particular image, it's like all of the five characters are holding up sticks, but it's almost like they're creating protection around someone, okay? Depending on the cards that are surrounding the Five of Wands, I feel like the Five of Wands could be protection, right? It's like your guide, your angels, your royal lineage, your star family, you know, really putting the work in on some opposition, okay? Or just guarding something for you, protecting you or your legacy, okay? So the Ace of Pentacles under this abundant Empress energy, why, right? I feel like this Ace of Pentacles in reverse could be because, yes, that Seven of Pentacles was there, and I do feel like, again, like I said in the beginning, you feel like you've been working really hard at something, maybe not feeling like you were getting your just dessert, recognition, maybe you don't even care about those things, but you just want to be assured and these higher consciousness beings understand that because they are very proud of you. You've worked so hard. There is so much that you have overcome with your earthly contract. The angels and the higher beings can see that there's no time, okay? They see everything that is for you coming into alignment very, very soon. But as you are a multidimensional being living this human experience, you are living this experience. So sometimes time can be daunting. Okay, so there could be some divine discontent going on. All right, and they see this. So that pentacle in the reverse could represent some type of delay, that you've experienced a hiccup around your savings, your finances, maybe your routine. But as the Empress in the upright, I feel like most of you you're flourishing. You're flourishing. You're beautiful. You are balanced and caring. Some of you have your own businesses. Some of you work well with others in some type of leadership role. Or you're handsome. Or you're very strong and viral. Some of you could be viral in terms of like something that you do online or something that you in your community. You're very popular. But yeah, so that Ace of Pentacles could be some sort of delay, or again feeling like something, you got cheated out of something, or something. When you are on the divine path and you're at Empress status, you embody all the queens. So it's like a lot of times, you know, if you're chosen, that certain things are playing out through these cults, through these karmic connections and ties that you have evolved from, that things are playing out around you to continue to test you, to tempt you, and to bait you to come step out of your Empress energy, off of your throne. All right, so you may be aware that maybe something, if this is at work, something that was supposed to be yours is getting offered to someone else, or someone, you know, maybe behind the scenes trying to manipulate something to slow something down here. That's why the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. But that is for some of you. What I really feel like is that Ace of Pentacles is in reverse because you're supposed to be turning down something. You're not supposed to be taking something. That Ace of Pentacles is like a gift, or it's like something being handed to you. Underneath the Ace of Pentacles is the Five of Wands. Like I said, some type of divine protection. Okay, some assistance that you're getting from a group of royal beings that is allowing you to, or they're proud of you for turning down something that was not in alignment with your greatest and highest good, that would throw you off of balance, that would take you off of your throne. Okay? At the end of the day, it all comes back to you. Every color is you. You're vibing out of my frequency. You're vibing out of someone's frequency. Many of you are turning down some type of opportunity. It's hard, right? When it comes down to it, some of you are turning your back on people that you love that don't love themselves. Like I told you guys with the full moon, there are permanent endings coming. And you are prepped. So there is this delay, a delay for a purpose. If something was delayed, it was divine order. You are being encouraged to turn down some type of opportunity or offer or gift that could have some type of karma attached to it or a curse attached to it. You're protected. Or there is an earth sign. Doesn't have to be, but that's the energy, okay? That keeps trying to give you something, to reach out to you, whether physically, psychically, or astrally, telepathically. And every time they try, they get the raft of God. They get the raft of the Great Mother. And there could be a whole group of individuals where you work, or in your family, or in some cult, that have been trying to block or delay your business, your finances, your creative or spiritual endeavors. And they cannot do that anymore. And to clarify the Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Temperance and the Empress. So it all comes back to you. The Empress and the Temperance are together. It's powerful protection. It's fire and water. It's balance. I feel like there are feminine deities all around you that are ensuring you stay motivated and successful. Goddess energy. Energy that you embody. So yes, there is a gift that you are turning down because it's false. It's false. A successful combination and a perfect union is coming. Now let's bring it back up. That was the energy of the Empress. Surrounded by feminine deities. and protection, and being guided to use discernment around something that is coming in, being showered with love and encouragement and love to stay on path despite uncertainty. Because it's always darkest right before the dawn. Now, sitting right next to the Empress is the Emperor. Now, I feel like, again, this could be a twin flame union coming in together, right? Some type of Syrian solution, right? A cathartic reunion, a union of nations. But the Empress and the Emperor sitting right next to each other. Again, it's giving me a royal family. And the Empress is giving me Hathor energy. The Emperor is giving me the Sun energy, like the Father, like Ra. I just got confirmation. Ra, Horus. Now, Hathor, Sekhmet, both the embodiment of the same energy. Sekhmet encompasses courage and war, the warrior, the protector. Hathor represents beauty and abundance, nurturing. And some say Hathor and Sekhmet, okay, are the daughter of the sun, the daughter of Ra, the daughter of Horus. So this Emperor energy here, it's like you are the daughter of the sun. And the hierophant right next to the Emperor, there's something also about air, the grandchildren of the sun. Under the Emperor, I wanted to figure out what is the Emperor. We have the Queen of Wands. I feel like the Queen of Wands would be the daughter of the Emperor, the daughter of the sun. There's this energy, this encouragement of sitting pretty, of sitting back, of trusting in your intuition. Your protection. Under the Queen of Wands, we have the King of Cups. It's like someone knows that you can go to battle, but they can't stand to see you fighting battles that you've already won. This spiritual powerhouse of a being that's watching over you. So all you're being encouraged to do right now is to remain balanced, to honor your magic, and to heal. To continue to heal others, to heal yourself. Someone here is very powerful with the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Under the Emperor. And then to clarify the King and the Queen of Wands, we had the Page of Wands. I feel like you are watching very carefully a fire sign child, possibly, with a water sign, possibly a Scorpio. You're very focused on this child. You're very focused on this opportunity. You know it's only a matter of time. You know it's only a matter of time. Because it's coming. So there is something that you see for what it is. It's not true. But there is a spiritual father, a royal lineup of individuals that are protecting this air, right? If you are the daughter of the sun, there is some sort of focus on what you're creating, or for some of you, what you are birthing. It could be an heir, it could be a child, or it could be, again, a legacy. There's opposition, karmic energies that have their eyes on the air, that has their eyes on your fertility. But they've been met with humility. I'm hearing something about a humiliation ritual. These energies are humiliated because you can see through the illusion. The deception. There's been some sort of obscurity blanket over the Empress and the Emperor, or over how you come together whole. There's been some bad dealings, some double dealing, and some false friends. Caution, caution, caution. Don't throw it to the wind. They didn't know that you could airbend. You recognized the damage before it was done. Your heart can't digest how someone could take advantage of another one. Orange tape, orange tape, orange tape, orange tape. Confirmation. Do not enter. Lock the gate. It wasn't the right time. Reluctance kills the mind. A Cancer of significance or water sign. Their desire is to cloud your mind while you're sitting on your throne. Your crown is opening to be shown. The truth, the light, and the way. And the vision is seen clear as day, which you saw up ahead. Was only you and that raven's on your shoulder instead. So like a thief in the night, you turn black. Why? Because every color put together is black. Every color is you. You're vibing out of my frequency. Like a ninja in the night. They have lost sight of your frequency because you have quantum leaped. Expeditiously. You are the daughter of the sun. That could be symbolic or metaphoric. But for many of you, it is what it is. There is this intercession. There's this discussion. There's this focus on you. And your royal lineage, your ancestors, they're proud of you for something you turned down. Something you turned down. Because this was an unsatisfactory offer, a false friendship, some sort of troubled being, possessed soul. It was an op, okay? And for some of you, let's bring it on down. Yes, I wanted this to be less about the ops and more about you. But some of you, again, your Empress, your Emperor, some of you are in divine connections right now, or some of you are being geared up to collide energetically with your twin flame. Or some of you are just ascending and embodying the wholeness within yourself to do great and powerful deeds. Okay? And there was some double dealing agent that was designed to come in, connected to some cult group, karmic family, karmic energy, whatever, demonic soul, principality, to come in and drop kick the Empress off of her throne, to offer something false, to dirty up your bloodline, to keep you off your path. There's some entity that has its eye on the air, that has its eye on what it is you're birthing, that has its eye on the child that is the grandchild of the sun. This child, or this gift, or this power, this ability that is coming out of you, Earth Angel, chosen one. It's an entity all within itself. like I said in the very beginning of this message, these principalities, lost ones, vampiric, soulless creatures have been surrounded by Archangel Michael and other ravenously protective consciousnesses that are connected to your soul group. And they've been detained. And with that detainment, something has been released that was always yours. Do you remember? It could be an energy, it could be a frequency, it could be a gift that was stolen, it could be from the Akasha, it could definitely be the gold that they had in the treasure chest. It's floating on the Nile. It's on its way back to you. It could be the heir that they kidnapped, right? The heir of the wealthy god, the heir of the wealthy king. The sun. They were detained, or they scattered and left the heir bound. The heir was able to get out of its binding and find its way on its own. Maybe it found rest. Maybe it found recluse. Maybe it found respite. Maybe it found some hospitable beings on their journey toward you, and maybe you are that heir that was captured and bound, and it's finding its way back. And on the way back on that long journey, you know, there's mountains and there's valleys and all kinds of things. Maybe you found another land that had royalty there, and maybe these people treated you well, and maybe you just never forgot who you are, right? Some of you are very powerful starseeds. Arcturian, Lyran, Syrian, certain starseeds. Even though your contract is to come here, remember, you don't ever truly forget your origin. So whether this is something coming back to you, or maybe this is you coming back to, like I said from the very beginning, this lineup, the Empress, Emperor, Hierophant, boom, it's your royal lineage. And maybe you were the abductee that found their way out and found respite in some other land. They took you in, treated you like royalty, and you vowed to go back to where you belong. Okay, and maybe this land that isn't exactly where you came from, but they treated you with care, and they made you royalty in your own right. Maybe you connected with someone in that royal line, and when you find your way back to where you truly belong, there could be a merging of worlds, right? But either way, something's coming back. And here we are at the center of this message with the Hierophant. It's a whole new paradigm. Whether it's within your world right now, your universe, whether it's within your community where you work, right? You're turning down an offer. You're just going to sit here in a balanced energy and bask in your protection and new ideas, knowing that something is divine timing, that something was a lesson and a blessing and all in divine order, something that you turned down, something that was not for you, something that you've battled for so long that felt like it would be never ending. It's finally coming. Because you're protected. This Seven of Wands, Six of Cups, Knight of Coin, right under the hierophant is just showing you that the gateway is secured and nothing can get in. They are proud of you for being your own protection, embodying Archangel Michael, embodying them, honoring you through them and them through you. Something that you rejected was so pertinent in your forward movement, and you don't know just how powerful that action has been on your behalf and on the behalf of your bloodline. There is some type of curse that has been broken, and also an attempt at infiltrating or there's another word that is described when something infects something. Something was not successful in infiltrating or in tainting your bloodline. Or again, infiltrating the dream, right? The dream has always been real. It's going back to that. In our family portrait, we look pretty happy. We look pretty normal. Let's go back to that. Something about going back to, not really back though. Spiraling out of time into remembrance. All access points are blocked by the spiritual higher-ups. Every color is you. You have vibed out of the opposition's frequency. And now it's all about the air. It's all about what you're producing. It's all about what comes out of your wholeness. So there is something coming. It's been slow but sure. And I feel like it's you coming back to you. Your royal bloodline is waiting. For some of you, it's your oversoul in the form of your perfect and sublime reflection. showing up in perfect and a successful combination. So this energy is coming in, this energy of a responsible, mature, persistent, patient, hardworking, organized, steady, sturdy, dependable being. And it's past life energy, it's reunion, it's union, it's nostalgia, it's magic, right? It's pure bliss and power. That is surging you forward into this higher vantage point. Under the Seven of Pentacles is the Ace of Wands. This is a powerful and major return on an investment. This is an abundance. This is hard work paying off. This is someone's taking a risk here, but it's not really a risk, okay? It's the power of the gods. It's the power of the sun, which is pure positivity, vitality, and purpose. And truth. And the Ace of Wands is also moving forward. The Seven of Pentacles is the work in progress. Yes, you are the work in progress, and you are the masterpiece. Okay? And we bring it on down, yes, some of you turned down one opportunity because you're going to be tapping into something that is part of your dreams, a part of your youth. It's a part of something that makes you glow, that makes you soar. You're tapping into that magical space, okay? And it's what's going to take you higher. It's what's going to get your hot air balloon rising. So what's coming, whether it's what was released from those who were detained, whether it's the gold floating on the Nile, whether it is the abductee, which could be you, which could be someone that's coming towards you. They've had a long journey. Again, like I said, some of them have joined a royal family somewhere, made connections, and are coming back they're coming back whole. They're coming back rich. Not rich like karmics think of rich, like material things that fuels this matrix, but rich in spirit, wealthy in the knowledge of self, strong in their shadow integration, whole in their masculine and feminine energy. This is a Syrian solution. This is possibly for someone coming back whole to merge nations. It's royalty. For some of you, it's just someone coming back to themselves, coming back to the sun. Because you are the daughter or the son of the sun. Someone here is powerful Mars energy, right? If you're the emperor and you're sitting right next to the hierophant, you are the son of the sun. And if you are embodying the Hathor, Sekhmet energy, you are a warrior and you are a nurturer and you are the daughter of the sun. And what you are birthing, the ops have been detained. They can't have it. There is so much protection around what you are birthing. And there's justice. There is a homecoming. And there is an ending. Some beings have been detained. Some beings have made their exit from this place, from this land, once and for all. In perfect divine order. The opposition, if it chooses to stay the opposition and never ever look at itself and always look and means to control, manipulate, if that's what they choose to do, it is absolutely perfect in your story. And yes, I see death around the corner. I see death around the corner. I also see a celebration of life. And I don't know. It's a family reunion. It's a royal family reunion. Okay? There's big voyages coming in, okay? On ships. There's some of them are spaceships, some of them are, on the water. Some of these, travels are coming in through the astral, through the cosmic waters, through the ice. There is this transition, okay? Major success that is being attained here. And your royal family, and for some of you, if this is, we're bringing it down, and you are moving, or there is some sort of travel, or there is some type of like I said in the beginning of the reading, some sort of honoring of you or discussion of you, okay? But I feel like all across the ethers and the cosmos, it's all about there's a lot of feminine energies surrounding you right now, okay? Okay, it's a celebration. There is some type of ancient rewards that have been stored up in heaven for you. Against all odds. It was a difficult mission, but many in your soul group always knew that you would be free. For some of you, there's property coming in for you, okay? Like we said in the beginning of the reading, within a week, there's going to be some sort of legacy being talked about, documents, paper. 12 weeks, there's going to be some sort of news or letter by mail that is going to be focused on, you know, what's going to be happening for you in about 4 months, okay? With legal papers, that could have something to do with inheritance, okay? But for many of you, this is all spiritual. This is all spiritual, okay? You've been victorious. You've shown great determination, strength of mind and will. And this 10 of Cups, okay? 6 of Swords, 4 of Wands, twice. All surrounding the Empress. The Empress came out in this reading 3 different times. Riches, security, safety, right? That's what you always wanted, right? Peace surrounding family matters, ancestry, inheritance, home, right? The rewards of life experience and that which time brings. There is a coming together, a completeness that is fertilizing the earth, Gaia, the land, and many, many beings across the multiverse and universe and inner earth and everywhere are voyaging to celebrate you, okay? And to celebrate the lovers, to celebrate the successful combination. The successful combination of love. I see two different spaces. I see a lot of mirroring here, but I see two different spaces. I see gates and gold and lapis lazuli. And pyramids of gold. This one particular place has limited access, and then there's another celebration out in nature. The sun shining. And the birds are gliding. I see all the embodiments of the divine feminine. Isis, Hathor. They're saying, you've come so far, you've come so far. Do you know what you are? Do you remember? I am you and you are me. You are the magic. You are the sea. The treasure floating on the Nile, the abductee, that is me, that is you. Don't you see? It was all a dream. You can see. You can see. You are the people's princess. Let the paparazzi gather around. Hound, hound, hound. Crash, burn, rise. Like the phoenix. Emotional depth, complexity. Every color is you. Everything is you. You are the philanthropist. Kalima, Cancer energy. Your empathy. Your sympathy. Bow your head and take your throne. You are everything far from simplicity. Happiness, joy, peace, honor, virtue. That is you. Come on home. You are right where you need to be. Free from all adversity. You are royal. Beautiful soul. You finally made it. You are whole. The end and the beginning. I hope that resonated with someone. I hope that that made sense. And I hope that it didn't, because everything is cryptic, okay? And everything is absolutely perfect. You know, I am your perfect reflection. And that being said, we're just gonna pull a couple of cards in this message. I want to just pull one card as an overall. It's very rare that I pull from a message that I already have laid out. I'm definitely the personality type that needs to, I like to pull cards on the spot. I like to be challenged. I like to think on the spot. But this is the way that they wanted me to do it. Let's get the overall message for that story. The overall energy, the faded overall energy. Show me clearly. Let's see if it comes all together. Yep, it's the hierophant. It's the hierophant. In this hierophant energy, it's a hand holding up the original peace sign, two fingers together, right? Unity, holding a key, right? With the the key, right? It's the key, the golden key. The golden key comes with wholeness. The golden key is this royalty and this merging, okay? And there's this homecoming celebration. All right, you're free. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. You're free. You're free. Starseed Oracle. Starseed Oracle. Divine guidance. Starseed Oracle. Divine guidance for my collective. We have the Messenger. Interesting. This is that great shuffle. This card came out, I think, in one of the recent readings that I did. Sirius energy. So some of you are Syrian star seeds. You have Syrian guides, ascendant masters who are working with you. Some of you are spiritual fathers and mothers are Syrian. You have Syrian council members that are taking up your case, very interested in expediting your situation right now. You're part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetime to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time, and again, to seed the light. The crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred, feminine, and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascendant masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius. Often appearing as a shade of blue, they hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we are all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. You're being called to bring about the balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. Some of you are guides, are healers, are shamans, are mediums. You know, you have this ability. Again, even if you do nothing except work, except raise a family, not accept, because that is everything, you know, not everybody has that, the ability actually to be nurturing and loving and to raise a family, and to raise children is just the most honorable thing that anyone can ever do. It's beautiful. It's amazing. But if you did nothing at all and just honored your role as a part of the infinite all experiencing itself, then you are doing your part. Okay, but throughout this reading, I said the line up here, and the biggest energy around this message was royalty. It's royal lineage. The Empress and the Emperor and the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles all lined up as the major cards that all the other cards stemmed from. All right. There is some type of union or surgence, or the union of natures, a cathartic reunion of soul family, of wholeness within self, of coming home, right? That's what this reading is all about, okay? So you're a messenger. The Syrians are here, and then we're going to get a final card, oracle, guidance, divine advice to end this message. Just know that I love each and every one of you. I love you exactly where you are, exactly where you're at, and exactly all that you were designed to be. Divine advice to end the message for Sagittarius placements. Please show me clearly. That was shot across the room. Okay, guys, we have the dissolving light, number 3. What? The Empress came out in this reading 3 times, and here we are with the number 3. Wow. Some of the big energies that came out throughout the story, the major arcanas, we had the Temperance and the Emperor. So, Venusian energy, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius. We have the Hierophant, again, that's Taurus energy, the Emperor, Aries, divine masculine, divine feminine, lots of fire, Leo, big Libra energy, Gemini, yep, and of course we did have some Scorpio, and Cancer. Number 3, dissolving light. Divine advice. The dissolving light. I died as mineral and became a plant. I died as a plant and rose to animal. I died as animal and I became human. Why should I fear anything? When was I ever less by dying? What did I say? I said much is dying. A celebration of death, a celebration of life. Dare to take my hand and become satellite with holy fire, my cherished one. Dare to take my hand and become satellite with holy fire, my cherished one. Step forward with me. Let us burn together, disassembled in the light that cannot be extinguished. This is the light that burns with such incandescent truth that no falsehood can withstand its audacious vibrancy. Come with me now to the light. Together we shall melt into truth. There is a light so intense, so powerful, that nothing other than itself, its own truth, can exist in its presence. It is the sacred seed, the star of your being, lit up from within. It is the light that never goes out. It is a light that is so powerful, it is beyond duality of light and dark, cannot ever be extinguished or diminished, and quite simply, beyond all logic, just is. Certainly, no lie or deception, no boundary or defense can remain intact in its presence. The blazing divinity of this light sears through any pretense, annihilates illusion, and can take us into stark experience of divine truth. It is gentleness, and yet it cannot be overcome. It is enduring power, and yet it is tender. Though you seek the divine and even know it as love, you also know that it is fierce, wild, inexplicable, and demanding beyond all measure. It wants you completely, utterly, without condition. There will be times in your life, such as now, where there is something not worthy of you that must be released. This is a falsehood, a lie, or deception of some sort that you have come to believe about yourself, your life, or perhaps even another. You may know what that deception is, or it may be about to be unveiled. It is not a cause for fear or concern, but for celebration. An illusion has or soon will be released, and you shall become free in a way that only truth can provide. This oracle comes to you as a sign of that which is to come, and soon. The beloved divine presence is calling to you, igniting within your deepest being so that it may have its way with you. The divine wishes to live through you and into the world, reaching into the hearts of many and igniting those hearts into greater life. It is a clever and insatiable lover. It will stop at nothing until the entire human race is restored to the wild divine freedom of ecstatic divine reunion, completely and utterly ignited in love. And so the great lover, the divine, calls for you to enter into the white, hot field of its passionate presence. There will be sizzle and burn. It cannot be otherwise. In the height of summer, you cast aside the layers of clothing you require in the winter. This is natural. You do not think twice about it, and you approach the radiant sun of divinity. As you approach the radiant sun of divinity, your emotional and psychological layers are to be shed also, for they are too heavy for the heat of the great spiritual sun. What cannot stand the heavenly heat is to be cast aside swiftly by conscious choice, or shall simply burn up, dissolving in the light and melting away. What is left shall be what is true. So, here is your guidance, sweet lover of the great beloved. Give it up. The smallness, the conditions, the fears and doubts, the lack of reverence for yourself in life, the belief that somehow things are not okay or aren't going to work out. That is all a paltry attempt at truth. You are coming into a truth now that is far more worthy of you. A truth with a capital T, the big truth, love, trust, surrender. This is about a sacred shedding without fear or holding back. Cast aside whatever would hold you back rather than free you to fly into your divine destiny. You are not to be the same from this moment on. That is the only word, and that is the holy word, the word inscribed in the living divine fire in your sacred heart. This oracle brings you guidance. Trust in your changing perspective and perceptions. Don't hold on to what you once believed or thought to be true. Allow yourself to be shown another version of events, another way of perceiving. Don't focus on what is not working in your current estimation of things, for that is nothing more than a passing opinion. You are being given an opportunity to see and know yourself, others, and particular life circumstances very differently. Embrace it. Don't resist what is being shown to you, for even if there are some struggles in adjusting your view at first, ultimately this change in perception will free you and bring you more deeply into the wellspring of your own inner peace and happiness. For your sacred honoring ritual, you can place your hands on your heart and say aloud, the eternal light of the Christ within, my higher self, God, Goddess, universe, and all of creation, burns through that which is unworthy and frees me into unconditional love and truth now. I am blessed by the grace of the sacred brethren, and I open my heart to the tender fire of passionate presence. Through merciful compassion and my own free will, I ask to be shown the greater truth that will set me free. So be it. Relax with your hands on your heart for as long as it feels good. When you are ready, simply open your eyes. You have completed your sacred honoring ritual. You can repeat this anytime you feel the need to let go of a self-limiting behavior, judgment of a person or situation that drains rather than leaves you feeling vibrant and free, of beliefs that deplete and depress you rather than open you up to loving and endless possibilities. This ritual is a way to tap into supportive grace to assist you in that conscious surrender. You will be blessed, beloved. Okay, guys, that is your message. Okay, remember, cast aside whatever would hold you back rather than free you to fly into your sacred divine destiny. Because remember that every color is you. You're vibing out of certain frequencies. Cast your fears aside, then you know you can survive. And when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. And you'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. My dear beloved, okay? You are coming home. You don't have to hold on because you are home. You are free. Guys, I love you. Be who you are. Be who you were designed to be. Stand in your power. Spread love wherever you go. And know that even in the darkest and coldest night of December, remember, always remember that you will be fine. Because say it with me, I know you know it. Nothing could ever stop was truly divine, Earth Angel. Until next time.